In only his second career start, Jose Alvarado is already making waves throughout the league in his young career with an impactful performance in the Pelicans' victory over the Mavericks Tuesday night. While his 13 points, 30 rebounds, and 3 assists may not immediately catch your eye, Jose's performance and impact on the court goes far beyond the stat sheet. He led the Pelicans offense in the beginning, giving them a spark at the start of the game and definitely getting the crowd involved. Jose has never been known for his offensive presence, but he has shown some glimpses of potential, especially when it comes to finishing around the rim. His first 2 scores show an excellent ability to stop and start on a dime, using a quick fake to get past JaVale McGee, and his third score coming on a fast break where Alvarado shows off a beautiful finger roll. Taking a look at some of the earlier games in the season, Alverado has had quite a few plays of him being able to finish over much larger opponents in traffic. Remember, Jose Alvarado is barely 6 feet tall, making him one of the smallest players in the NBA, but so far he has shown a solid ability to finish in the paint and finish with much larger defenders in the area, something that every small point guard needs to know how to do. He clearly has the ability to put the ball on the glass perfectly or hit a floater just over the larger defender. While I don't expect his 90% efficiency at the rim to hold up over the season, this could be a promising sign for a more aggressive and efficient Alvarado. Another promising start may be Alvarado's play from the 3-point line. While last season he only shot 29% on 2 attempts per game, he did show some potential in his senior year at Georgia Tech, sinking nearly 2 3-pointers per game at 39%. And in the first round against the Suns, Jose made 1 3-pointer per game while shooting 37%. It's early in the season, but I really like what I have seen so far from Jose, as he has done 2 things incredibly well, that being his off-ball movement and shot selection. He's done a great job moving himself off-ball, getting himself in the view of his teammates, and getting shots off. Despite his size, there were plenty of times where he was getting a shot off cleanly, and he wasn't really attempting anything that he couldn't make, nor was he breaking up the flow of the Pelicans offense. While I am far from any shooting coach, his overall form appears smooth and pretty well timed. There was one attempt against the Hornets where he appeared to hesitate on the pass, messing up his timing and his shot, but this is something I can chalk up to inexperience and something that will likely go away with more minutes and attempts. But after all, it's Jose Alvarado. We don't talk about him for his scoring abilities. His best skill on offense comes with his ability to pass and his constant vision for the court. Alvarado has done a great job knowing when it comes to kicking it out to his teammates, when to wrap the ball around the larger defender, and how to keep others involved on the fast break. We saw glimpses of his ability to pass last season, but with a larger minute count, I expect we're going to see some more Jose dimes. And while it may be easy just to pass the ball to Zion Williamson and Larry Nance Jr., Jose definitely makes it look effortless, and getting the bigs involved while letting CJ McCollum and Brandon Ingram attack the mid-range is a key point for unlocking the Pelicans offense. And lastly, of course, is his defense, Alvarado's specialty, and the reason why he quickly became known as the most annoying player in the NBA last season. Looking at his game against Dallas, Jose had a very strong showing against a team that runs 2 large guards in Spencer Dinwiddie and Luka Doncic. But Jose held his own, doing a great job contesting the larger guards and getting a hand in the face of every shot. Now of course, we always saw the textbook Alvarado hustle plays and high IQ plays. It is definitely valid to question how well Alvarado will play against these larger lineups, but I am also certain that his defensive tenacity is going to make up for the size that he lacks. I'm not expecting Alvarado to tear up the league this season, but I think we are definitely going to see some major improvement coming from him, especially on the offensive end. I am sure we're going to see Jose Alvarado in and out of the rotation this year, but I am confident that this start against the Mavericks will not be his last start, nor will it be his last impactful performance. Alvarado's improvement is just a sign of the Pelicans as a whole organization trending upwards. I believe New Orleans is going to surprise a lot of people this year, and a large part of that is going to come from the 6-foot undrafted point guard out of Georgia Tech.